Welfare check is early this month. Looking to chill, interact and have fun. Open up my YouTube page and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn, I'm the only dent on earth. This is so meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you don't work just like my legs. Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday. Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go. What's your favorite type of food? And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me.
They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce.
Yo!
Meerkat Mall.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger.
That's robust!
Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist.
Cheeseburger!
Get it all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, whirl, moist
burger.
Yummy and
Robust!
yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust!
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Get it all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, whirl, moist
Burger.
yo. Gow, 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 gow.
Cheeseburger!
My hand is completely covered in sauce.
That being
That being said,
that being said,
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. ALT Insider, the legend, fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Steve to the dead, psychological style host. Get well soon, man. Me or Cat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Hello, everyone. We are here Sunday time for That Being Said. Breaking into your Sundays, having a great weekend. Starts now. How you feeling, my friends? We have two very special legends in the house. First, I'll get to the usual style legend. Meerkat, how you feeling, my friend?
Yes, I'm here this time.
Yes.
Enjoy me while I exist.
Certainly. And also, we have a guest style legend that goes by the name of Broside. Phil, how you feeling, my friend?
Oh, I can't complain, dude. Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Certainly. So much to talk about. So much time to get through it all. Let's start right away, though. Meerkat, where are we going first today?
Where are we going to go first today? Well, I've been very busy with stuff. But also at the same time, I had a very great ability to be on Twitter all the time. And you guys know I love Twitter. I constantly send you stuff on Twitter. And we share stuff from Twitter. In the last 2 days, I've been fantastic in the world of Twitter entertainment, but not from your usual source, Mr. Dave Burnell. This time, we got some great content from a different source, a man who has lost his mind and soul to the weed addiction, Mr. Richard Dickers Burnell. Or something else. Mr. Dickers USA. So this guy had a huge meltdown on Twitter in the last 2 days. He was taking shots at everybody. Everyone had a comeback. They all destroyed him. They ruined him. I was participating in this. Piece of Peace was there. Kinda Sav was there. Former friends of Rich were dunking on him. He basically got nobody on his side at this point. And he lost his mind. He went crazy. And we had a ton of fun. Then he had a stream where he was taking shots at everyone again. He offered to beat me up, but also invited me to a barbecue, which is also a lot of fun. And I, the charitable spirit that I am, offered to adopt his children. So for once, they're going to have a father they're not going to be ashamed of, who is not a worthless, fat loser and a drug addict. So I think we're in a very fantastic state in our relations right now. He hasn't made a tweet in almost 2 days, which means that he's doing great, or he's probably high off his mind playing Elden Ring, which I wish I was doing right now.
Yes.
And I guess that's it. We do have a couple of clips from that stream that I think are funny. When he wished that Andy Worski from Kino Casino would overdose and die, which is super positive, by the way.
Yeah, I got that for us. Let's play that real quick because why not, right? This is very positive and meaningful. So,
You know, it's an awful shame that Andy Worski is now sober. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I'm thankful.
Oh.
No, I would never want him to get a bag of Coke laced with fentanyl. I would never want that to happen.
Oh my God.
Right?
Very chill.
No. How did he demolish me? By telling lies that aren't true? How is
got him? All right.
I demolished? I would like to know. He could come on here and tell me. I
Oh
don't care.
yeah, you know he would love for you to. I know Rich would love for him to go on his show. That would be the dream. That's what he would love. That's for fucking sure.
I hope he. I mean, it would be a gosh darn shame. I mean, the guy who made fun of my daughter to the point that his fat doughy fuck co-host winced. Nah.
Oh.
I truly do
Bro,
hope.
here's the thing with that whole gimmick of people making fun of his kids. Nobody making fun of his kids. They're making fun of the ability he has to take care of his kids, which doesn't exist. Because his kids are being taken care of by his parents. Because he's too busy getting high off his ass and making remix beats of his fucking farts.
Doesn't he live with his parents?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, that's
what you're saying is correct.
That's fun.
Just like, I don't think most people listening to this right now realize how much of a loser this man is. Because, you know, he's a quote-unquote detractor, a self-proclaimed next up after Tevin. Legitimately, that's a quote from him.
Yes.
And a lot of people watch him because he dunks on Phil, but I don't think they realize how much lamer than DSP this man is. And how much more he's fallen off than DSP. This guy legitimately has 1 million subs on his main channel, and he's an actual fucking bum. He's one trailer away from being Wings of Redemption.
And I want to say too, like someone in chat said, the kids for him are just like Cat is for DSP, a shield for everything. So when in need, just bring the kid here and say, "Hey guys, take it easy. Come on, you making fun of my kid? What's wrong with you?" That's all he does it for. All right, 20 more seconds here.
I would never want to see him overdose with foam coming out of his mouth and slowly die and suffer.
Okay.
I would never want to see that.
Dude.
Very tough.
Fuck you, Rich. Fuck you. Dude, that is... Have either of y'all ever seen an OD?
I mean,
no.
I've seen one
not.
in movies. Yes,
dude, they are not. They're fucking horrifying. They're terrifying. They're that's it. That's almost. Oh my god. This Rich. Oh, you've hit a new low, dude.
I am not that kind of man. I wouldn't laugh and sit there and eat popcorn as he was choking on his own bodily fluids. That would never be something I would do. I'm a better person than that.
Oh yes, hit the clap.
Oh yes,
hit the clap.
Of course.
Hit the clap. That'll save it.
One last thing before we move on to the regularly scheduled thing. Can you play the clip of the casino guys reading my tweet that I made to Richard?
Yes,
I'm very proud of that tweet. I completely roasted the fuck out of him. And then he tried to have a comeback, and then he completely failed.
I got it. No, that's when he's gonna. Let's see. I'll get it. Hang on.
You can just play it as audio. It's not much to look at.
Hold on. There's a million things to show, though, so I'm trying to find it here. Which one is it? The title. Let's see. Right here. Don't blame me. Squid, right? Let's see. This one. Let's see. Please be that one.
No, it's the clip right after that. But this one is good too.
Yeah, let's play this real quick.
Like whatever.
Yeah, let's just do it. Fuck it. I'll play that in the next.
Let's see. Am I getting a wellness check? Oh no. My brother ordered food.
My brother ordered food.
And it was literally just DoorDash. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, okay. We can end it on this. So this is Rich trying to he's so fucking lazy. He can't even participate in his own beefs. So he's sitting around in Discord trying to get other people to dox his enemies and to look for dirt for them.
Nice. Okay, here we go.
Not holding back any. Whoever has stuff on any of these assholes, if you don't mind, no one is required to do anything. It'll just be appreciated.
Oh.
By all means, post it here. You could DM it to me if you're not comfortable. I understand that as well.
Nice. Very cool.
I'm not holding back anymore.
Oh.
The ship is sinking, and man, I'm going to stir up everything while it's sinking.
Uh-oh, tough guy. All right. Ship is sinking, dude.
What is his problem? Like, what is the malfunction right now? He's just not popular? He sees, like, the disrespect on the internet as, like, fucking the end of his career or something? What is his deal?
Well, I think really it is. We're getting close to the, I think we're getting close to the ending of what he was doing. He wanted to do. Remember, he had a big dream about making new videos, and that didn't go well.
Yeah.
Now he's making beats, and you know how those go. You know, who makes money from beats? What percent of the world makes money from beats? Like even the awesome beat makers, you know?
I kid you not, but I think this whole thing started out by, you know, his former editor Jay, that they're in a huge beef with. He wanted to play Elden Ring the same day that Rich was gonna play Elden Ring. And that's what made Rich so mad. Like, this is actual, like, man children. These are 40-year-old dudes.
Look, I watched his like DK Oldies bit. I actually thought I actually watched that arc. I enjoyed watching him break open the consoles and be like, man, this is bullshit, and holding the feet to the fire of some people who are doing some pretty shady shit. And this has to be like the fastest transition from, nah, man, cool, you can trust my word, and how in technology and these products, and I've got your back, to absolute schizoid psychopath posting that I've ever seen.
Yeah. And his stream is just watching DSP, but not even like funny watching DSP like some of us try to do. It's just like watching DSP and sitting there. And like, that's the beginning and end of it, you know? And then he'll throw out like the most level 1 comments like, oh yeah, ball gout, and that's the end of it, you know? And then he hits hits the applause, and it's like, all right. Cool, dude. Anyways, but I think can we move on from we have normally have a hard no review tech USA stance on this show, but today we had to do it because I do personally, but it was too hype not to today because of what the shit that happened. But
because for once he did something remotely interesting, and of course, as everything else he does, it was made interesting because other people made it interesting.
Yes, everyone was taking shots. Twitter was quite fun yesterday, and all started when he went after kind of Sav for like not even making fun of Cat comment, you know, like which makeup should I do, which he was doing, and then he had to clap back on that, and then floodgates were open, and he didn't like where it went. As you might expect.
I saw that he called her like some like had a septum pierced, looked like a hyena. Blah blah. I was like, dude, what?
Just out of nowhere, and you know he is jerking it to kind of Sav. I hate to say it, just being honest. He cranks that thing to kind of Sav. That's the only thing I learned is he fucking loves kind of Sav. If you have that kind of animosity built up from a tweet, oh mama. He works.
Not to mention, Rich is obviously the peak of male fitness.
Obviously, I mean that's clear.
Yeah.
That's
fitness
clear.
hot dog in his mouth, more like.
Clearly. To a more positive note here, this is very positive. I felt this is one of the positive things from Twitter that happened. I know, Broside Phil, you love the Derek content.
Oh, no!
God.
Broside Phil loves it. He does. Dan Damage says, I love posting dick. And that's just a fine tweet. We all have tweets like that. But Derek responds with, your dick is number 1. Yeah!
Dude, I have a strict policy on drinking before noon, and you're going to make me break it. I swear. Oh, my God.
Your dick is number 1. Hell yeah! Right to business, though. No nonsense. Cool, man. Very hype.
Wow.
We need to forget about this thing immediately. So, Broside Phil, please tell us something about yourself. How did you end up here in everything?
Yes.
Oh, in Detractor land?
Yeah.
Sure,
How did you get there? Yeah.
Okay.
How did you find out about the guy?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. So I've told this story before on my stream. There was a TikTok that had been making the rounds. I don't have TikTok on my phone because screw the Chinese. No, I'm joking.
Chicky Chang Wang? Okay.
No, I've got a background in computer.
You just cost us half our audience.
Yeah,
we love our Chinese audience.
I have a background in computer and cellular phone forensics, so I know what some of these apps do. And So anyway, I digress. I'm watching it on either YouTube or Facebook, and it's a TikTok of this girl. She's got very green hair, very short hair. She's crying, and in the background you could hear an elderly lady say, "I need rent. You haven't paid me 1 red cent." And she starts bawling her eyes out, like, "Mom, you can't kick me out." And that's what it was. Is this very entitled girl saying that you can't kick me out and I'm neurodivergent and all this other stuff? And I was like, what is this on? So I start doing research. I'm like, what is this? And who do I come across but Papa Gundam?
Okay.
And Papa Gundam just does a bit on it. I about just cried laughing so hard. And then I started going into his most popular videos. And one of his most popular videos is the autistic look at DSP's fall from Twitch. And that's how I initially got introduced to DSP.
Okay, so that was a few. Let's see, when did that come out? That original in artistic detail, I believe, is what it's called. That's a few years ago now, right? 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, so I sold my first house 3 years ago, and 2 years ago actually, and I was prepping it for sale when I was listening to this. So it was about 2 years ago I got caught into the Snortex, and then I picked up on Atlas about in September, October, November. Anyway, and I around that time I was either watching you, ALT, or I was watching That Being Said, one of the two. I mean 1651, or That Being Said. Yeah. And somebody introduced me to the push-up video.
Yes.
And that hit an unholy new level of pissed off for me. Because I used to be, when I graduated high school, I'm 6'2". When I graduated high school, I weighed 145 pounds.
Okay.
So I was a literal
like
string bean.
That's Meerkat now, right?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look it up actually.
Yeah.
Because I'm 6'1". Oh no, I'm a little bit more than that. Hold on.
Not much.
I'm 165, dude. I'm crazy.
That's where I was after my first year of quote unquote college. But I say quote unquote because I don't think I attended more than like 4 classes. Anyway, so I found that and or that video, and I realized that not a lot of people were going after him, especially for all the false claims and all the bullshit. His claims of oh yeah, man, I know all about, what you need to do is you need to totally eat more protein. Let me go ahead and shove some DoorDash in my face here real quick. But you need to eat protein and you need to cut off the carbs and you need to. And the more and more he talked about it, because I'm now 220 pounds. From primarily lifting, a lot of it's fat though. But the amount of time it took to get to this point, to hear him talk about it, it hit me in a way it shouldn't have, and I was like, I got to talk about it, or I'm going to go insane. So I started Broside Phil.
Okay, so that's why everyone has a little breaking point that makes them want to make stuff. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So have you heard I'm sure one of your favorite episodes, if you listen to Density Scrolls, has to be when Philip tells the guy with diabetes the diet you should do. Have you ever heard of that one yet?
Oh my God.
It says you got to have fast food sandwiches once a day is fine, as long as you have those in the morning. And if you want to have alcohol, that's cool too if you have diabetes, but make sure you drink Diet Coke with it. You should definitely listen to that if you haven't. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that happened?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That made Jaha call in.
That's that call?
Yeah, that's that call. Yeah, that's that
the
call.
shut the fuck up call.
Yeah, because Jaha was not, that's what I let people forget. Jaha was not a caller into that show. He was a listener, but he was so pissed that his only call into that show was that one, because he got so pissed at Philip's advice given to the pre-diabetic. So,
I got some Broside lore about Jaha. Actually,
go ahead.
Yeah, I had to travel up to New Jersey to for some work. I travel frequently for work, and 2 days after I left, Jaha caught on that I was in Jersey, and I get a message from him, and he's like, "Bro, I hear you're in this part of Jersey. You should come lift with me." I'm like, "Oh, you son of! Oh no, I'm gone already."
Oh fuck! Damn, that could have been the Mega Powers together. That'd have been hype. Damn, we gotta make it happen though. That'd be hype.
I know.
We're gonna do that in Detractor Con. We're gonna have a lift off.
Hell
People
yeah.
are gonna be lifting me. And they're going to see who can lift me the most.
How many times can you lift Meerkat competition?
Yeah.
Hype, dude. Bro and bro moment. Yeah, that'd be hype, dude. All right.
But there was something magical about DSP and how trash he is at so many different things that make people of all walks of life go out of their way just to shit on him. They put in effort to shit on him because he's just that infuriating.
It makes you like, we all come together for this one effort. We're mouth drillers, though. And also, circle of circle jerkers or something he said this week, I believe. Group of circle jerkers. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, there we go. Anyways, for this week, I guess let's talk about some of the stuff that happened. So, in a lot of ways, this was the week of Stardew, my friends. I know you hate to say it, but Stardew is the one that's bringing the boys to the yard. And when I say boys, I mean Dents to the yard. And when I say Dents, I mean one Dent, Jordan, who continuously pays for Dense Play DSP Stardew, which is very interesting. It's some of the worst streams he does because he doesn't know when anything is going on, but he likes that aspect of it because I don't know what's going on. So you guys got to tell me, and he'll just sit there and wait for the dollars to roll in. So that's working out. What other games do you have?
Is there some kind of a gimmick that he found out to monetize it, or are they just throwing money at him because
they just do it
chill?
It's so chill. It's dense play Stardew because they give money to him, and then DSP understands the loop of you choose that, you give me money. All right, I'm down with it, and he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't. DSP loves those streams because the chat is alive with people.
So wait, he's like playing the game, and if somebody pays him, he does whatever that person says to do.
Because people tip for attention, right? It's a huge part of it. So people tip him to tell him stuff about the game. They're happily, hey, Daddy, check this out. If you fish at nighttime, you might get a sturgeon, And it's just in one ear out the other, but they're giving him $2 for it, so he loves it.
Oh my god.
Real quick, I have a question for Bro Side. I know you and Steve yesterday finished the interview.
Oh god, no. Let's be clear. In 6 hours, we made it an additional 57 minutes in the interview.
Sweet.
Oh,
well,
wow.
My question is related to that. What is the highlight of the interview for you? What makes you want to pick up drinking as a hobby when you watch it?
So there's multiple spots. We haven't gotten to the worst of the worst, which is a just peak narcissism moment, which hits me so wrong. But we got to second place, and that is when he started telling them about why nobody in law enforcement could investigate the identity theft, because he brought up a few triggers for me. One, he brought up human trafficking, which you don't use that as a scapegoat in the history of fucking ever. You don't do it. And then two, the what he said he did, it was tied so well psychologically to deception. You can actually watch him in real time if you know what you're looking for, change his behavior from, yes, I'm telling the truth, yes, I'm telling the truth, to, hey, let's talk about why didn't you report it to the police, to lie, 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 lie. And then saying that, oh, yeah, no, I went and reported it, and they said they couldn't do it is dereliction of duty to the nth degree. And the fact no one could call that out, not like insulting Craig or Adam, they obviously couldn't know, but if you had somebody who could just be like, that's a lie, call him out on it, he would have been done. Done, and it just pisses me off to no end. But overall, the interview was just fucking terrible.
Yeah, but at that moment, they were in kind of a spot where they were asking follow-ups to follow-ups, and it would never end if they just kept pressing him. Because he would just move on to something else. And
the last 5 questions he asked, he was like, oh, yeah, no, about that. Let's not talk about that. Here, let's talk about this question instead. And they just chased right after it. And I was like, no, you had him. You had him.
Because I've seen that 2 or 3 times now, and you could see someone's feeding Craig shit to ask. And sometimes it takes a while for Craig to kind of, okay, now I understand what the person feeding me information wants me to ask about. And he'll go back a little bit and miss out on the line we were on, because then someone came in and said something. And that's how you have to do it, though, in those situations. Like big interviewers all have that shit, people behind the scenes feeding stuff to keep the questions coming and stuff. So it makes sense. But the first time you watch it, I couldn't tell that much. But now you've seen it a few times. It's like they're going down a good line, and then, Craig gets this information. He's like, I gotta ask about this, and it's like, fuck, But still, they did a great job.
I thought we were gonna get through it. We made it through 2 hours and 7 minutes this first stream. I was like, all right, we got 3 hours. We're starting an hour early, right? And no problem. We got this, right? And it turned out that Phil was still streaming when we kicked on, so that ate 45 minutes. And then after that, I don't remember it being that bad. Like, I don't remember the interview being as bad on my third watch through as I have on my first 2. The first one was insane. The second one was batty. And I've seen it on Atlas. I've seen other people. I think I've seen you guys respond to some of it. And there's always something, but this is the gift that literally just keeps on giving in the worst possible fucking way.
Yeah.
And when you're done with the actual interview, then there's the follow-up. And then the side scrollers part of things, and then there's DSP's response, and then there's every single mention of it after the fact. You know, the whole monetize the haters, blah blah blah.
So I have to. What? How much do I need to pay you guys to get Steve? Like, do you release him? Is there a contract? Is there a trading? I'm just fucking with y'all.
Oh, you
How
want
it
to
works is
for
we
us?
need to wait for his theme song to play, and then he just shows up. It's out of our control. Like, literally.
Yeah. Are you trying to? We could talk. You want to negotiate a Steve transfer? Okay, we can talk about it.
Look,
when's the transfer? When's the detractor transfer window? We got to talk about that.
I'll give you my first 2 picks in the draft next year.
Okay, well,
All
we'll
right.
talk about that. Yeah. I do want to talk about what's the thing I had ready for us. Since we talked about the Stardew real quick, I do want to show this because it's just funny. It's a small thing, but it's funny. Let's talk about what Philip's take on the Midsummer's, I say that correctly, Midsummer's Dance in Stardew, and how does Philip take to dancing, a dancing event, something that is very extremely normal. Let's see how Philip takes to that. Come on.
Music, I don't think. All right, let's start. No dance partner for me.
Oh, he did ask. He did ask 2 dudes and 1 girl to dance on accident, but they all turned him down. So very real to life.
I was about ready to say, wow, we're knocking a little too close to home here.
He was all accidentally though. When he figured out he was going to do it, then he quickly, as fast as you could imagine, open up the dialogue and then go down to not ask, because he recognized like, oh shit, that's how you ask people, because he was mashing through it like he always does. Then he started going like, dialogue box down, because he didn't want to ask anyone to dance, because can't do that. But here we go.
So there's the people who actually get to dance with each other. So those are...
That could be made to a cool bit, like Philip on the outside of prom. Oh, so those are the people that actually dance with each other. Okay.
Have you seen have you seen the meme where it's like they don't even know it's like a dude in the corner?
Yeah, the corner.
That's this right here. Also, those are people that get to dance with each other.
Oh, those are the people that dance with each other.
They're the ones who
Oh,
actually get to dance with each other.
oh, cool.
So those are the eligible women and men of the town, huh? This is pretty creepy, actually.
Oh,
This
see,
reminds
creepy.
me of Midsommar.
Midsommar,
I don't know
yeah.
if I like this. If old people jump off a cliff and murder themselves right in front of us, explode in a gory mess,
Yep.
and we go into a
normal.
cabin and you find like dead people hanging from the ceiling,
Yes.
Okay,
we gotta run for the hills, man.
Great.
the joke. I got the joke. I got it
Yeah.
immediately when he was talking about Midsummer's Night Dream. I totally got that.
Midsommar.
Well, here's the thing, okay?
Yes.
Just to ruin the fun and to be that guy.
Yes, please.
Both ways is correct.
Come
But just
on.
because DSP says it in this weird way, it makes it funnier.
Yeah,
Because
says Somar.
Ari Aster, the director of the movie, has said that both ways are correct. And the
Oh,
word stems
come
from
on.
Swedish, which is pronounced like that.
Midsommar. Yeah. So I get the joke 100%. Like, oh, this is it feels like Midsummer's Night Dream, and maybe even the thing afterwards where he was like, man, I tell you what, if they take me off to the cliffs, I'm out. End the joke. It's done.
Oh,
no. No. We got to go through 7 more iterations of the same fucking punch. Never mind. I don't
That's
know if
like,
this town is.
you know what that reminds me of? A couple of episodes ago, we watched him make some Joe Biden jokes, and he made like 12 of them.
Yeah, and they don't
They were
stop.
the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, he's old.
Well,
and that's the punchline.
Did he make 12 jokes or did he make one joke 12 times?
One joke 12 times.
Yes. Yes.
And we go into a
10
a
seconds
cabin
left.
and you find like
Great
dead
joke.
people hanging from the ceiling.
Oh my
We gotta run for the
god.
hills, man. I
Run
don't
to
know
the
if this
hills,
town is what I
dude.
thought
Big
it was.
shout outs up the
We're getting a
irons.
little disturbed now. We're getting a little disturbed now.
Uh-huh.
That was fun. Time to go home.
All right, that's the joke. Great. Other odds and ends to get through before we get to our main.
Hey, you know
kind
what?
of- Yeah, please.
Well, the friendship has officially ended with Brian. Not that there was a friendship to begin with, because Brian, if you guys haven't seen it or people in chat,
Yeah.
Brian was on Agent Proper's stream, and they had a
Uh-huh.
stream together. And Brian declared explicitly that he is not Phil's friend, even though Phil has been calling him his friend for like 2 weeks straight. My friend Brian. And Brian said he's not his friend. And he's not going to be his friend until Phil gets better and becomes a better person, which he's still working on.
Well, but Philip said after that they're still trying to plan their next date. So does that mean they haven't talked, or we didn't get your take on this, Mirka, because you weren't here. What do you think Philip's goal is here? Why are we doing this nonsense with Brian? I don't get it.
I think everybody needs some kind of friendship or some kind of somebody to talk to and, feel some human closeness. It's just a human thing. Even if he's talking about how he doesn't need friends and he's too busy to have some, he wants to have them. Even though if you watch the stream with Brian, it's some of the most uncomfortable stuff you ever sit through.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And of course, I think he also wants some kind of presence in the FGC by affiliating himself with somebody who is in the FGC and knows people there. I don't know.
Oh.
And I think it's just like desperate time, desperate measures.
I guess. I just don't. He doesn't usually operate on those like, I want to have a friend, so I'm going to do this. It's always business related for him, I think. There's an angle.
I don't think it's a DSP to Brian. Maybe it was. I don't know the full back lore, but I don't think it was a DSP reach out to Brian. I think Brian's probably didn't know how deep the lore went with DSP. Went, okay, this guy was a member of the fighting game community. Somehow said, hey, how you doing, dude? And I mean, you guys have seen the thing where they made the joke about, hey man, does Brian that find DSP attractive? And Brian just laughs it off, and DSP gets really butthurt about it. And Brian even tries to coach him. He's like, DSP, come on, man. You got to laugh this stuff off. And then Phil's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like,
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
So
it's funny. Yep, I totally was normal. Yeah.
I think Phil is desperately seeking normalcy. Like this might be the first indication that he is having the smallest iota of self-reflection. If what I'm thinking is true. But then again, it is DSP, so I'm probably off base.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. And I think Brian would be happy to get any kind of exposure that he can. If he can get some more people to show up on his streams, then that's good for him. I think the detractors that he's been in contact with have been very nice from what I've seen on Twitter and what I've seen in the discussion with Proper.
Yeah.
And he seems like a chill dude who just plays games. And like I've said before on the podcast, he just kind of came across as just wanted to play some Street Fighter with DSP and didn't see this as anything deep.
Well, they've known each other for a long time, longer than I believe since John and Howard were around. They've known each other, not like friends, but they knew of each other, and they played games before on Philip's stream before, long time ago. So yeah, they known each other for a long time. So it's kind of it makes sense why Philip, when he thinks I need a human interaction, would go to Brian because this is someone he knows. Just like, Stuttering Craig was someone he knew. You know what I mean? Yeah. I could talk to him. I know him. But I don't know.
Oh wait, so what you have on the screen now, that's the interview you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he brings up All Right Boys in that interview, and it is just ice cold. It is so good.
Yeah, so Brian's saying, I think Brian's take on that was it's not cool, but it's not like he's not going to hang out with DSP anymore. I thought was what I took away from the ending of that. It's not like they're not going to hang out anymore. They aren't friends, yes, but he said they're I forget, not coworkers.
Well, he had the average person opinion of that clip is dude, you're a public personality. You shouldn't be making jokes like this because they make you look bad regardless of the context.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Acquaintances, yeah. They said acquaintances. So
yeah, but he iced. Yeah, I think Trevor's right there in the chat. I think he iced saying that he wants to stream with him ever again.
Oh, okay. Well, that's news to me then. Then will Philip mention that is the question to me then, if that's where we're at. But
something I heard about Derek was that DSP told Brian that he would only ban Derek if something more incriminating and severe comes out about him. So apparently the things we all know about him are not bad enough for him to get banned from somebody's stream.
So I missed that. Jesus. So wait, Brian's talked to Philip about that, you're saying?
Yeah.
That's what I understood.
Brian said they were slated to go date X. Derek either messaged him or something happened with Derek. Mm-hmm. And he was like, it pissed me off so bad I canceled the stream.
Oh yeah, so that was about that one when Brian was busy with work.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Well, like I said before, I think the Brian thing, we're definitely down with having Brian on, but I think we want to wait till the next arc like kind of happens.
Yeah.
And that arc is going to be when Philip mentions it. So we'll see what happens there. Philip's even going to mention it. But because I know there's some more behind the scenes stuff that maybe he would say after the relationship is officially broken up. Because right now, it seems like Philip, I know he said on Monday, I believe, they're still planning their next date, which was after this interview. But I don't know.
Really?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I know Philip said this week. This week he said about it, but maybe they didn't talk after that. Who the fuck knows? But anyways, to more lighthearted news. We got to show this because we always appreciate when this happens. So usually you have the get a job Phil signs, but Good Chemicals here, or not Good Chemicals. This Good Chemicals. Who was the person that actually did it? Laura Diaz, been out. BM2KX, the wrestler, says here that oh fuck. Make sure you can see it. Hire the detractors. They were right. Okay.
They were right.
That's the detractors group, the tag team group, the Legends. That includes BM2KX. And then we have the DSP Fears sign, which is Cammy, correct. Scrub quotes, correct. The IRS, Argentina, May 1st. And my personal favorite is Basic Pet Care. I like that the best. That's a deep cut there. I appreciate
These
that.
are great, but sadly, the follow-up is that they were not visible at all during the show, but there was A for effort, A+ for effort.
Yes. Nothing wrong with that. So President Tanaka in the house, big up, says, Philip is lying. Brian said no more streams till Phil stops being PDF apologist. Okay, so there we go. But that's, so, I mean, that's, okay, so that's the beginnings of something that could be interesting if Philip mentions it. If Philip decides it's better not to mention it, then it's not going to be interesting. But one way to make that happen is if you make your username correct username. That could get in a reaction. But, who knows what can happen? Who knows what can happen in that chat?
Speaking of usernames,
Yes.
I couldn't find the clip.
Please.
But from a reliable source, I've heard that having been named David is now illegal on a DSP stream because his dad's name is David, and you can't be named David, apparently. Because he made somebody change their name, their actual, I don't know, but maybe their real name. David. You're not allowed to be called that anymore.
Because of the meme, you can't be David? Woo,
but what's the meme even? That his dad is named Dave? And sometimes people call DSP Dave because he kind of looks like a Dave? Or a tip message once called him Dave and then Tevin called him Dave?
Dave, yeah. And that was the start of the Dave, yes. I was looking for it on YouTube. I can't find it. But I do want to play this. It's only a minute 30, and it has the potential to be funny. I'm not sure it will be, but it has the potential to be funny. It's from Hate Army. Let's see this real quick. I'm not promising it's funny.
Hate Army.
Oh, God.
No, that's not it. That's not it, but
this is not it
funny.
at all. This is not it, but I haven't seen this, so I want to see if this is funny.
Christmas special, and I very well might do that this year. Were you and your family more likely to put a star or angel on top of your tree? We did both. Some years it would be a star.
Baller alert. We are both. Shout outs.
Some years it would be an angel. Some people would say, oh, well, the angel is more religious. In reality, that's not true. The star on top of a Christmas tree is supposed to be the Star of David.
What?
Who said that? What? The Star of David is supposed to be at the top? Okay. Okay. All those Jewish people with Christmas trees.
So origin and use. Use of a star represents the Star of Bethlehem.
Yeah.
And then we got a bunch of Bible stuff.
Okay, so hold on.
It represents the star that appeared in the sky when Jesus Christ was born. That's the actual factual lore.
The North Star, right?
Yes,
I thought.
yeah.
Led the three wise men
Star of
to
Bethlehem.
find the baby Jesus when he was in the manger after being born on Christmas night. So that's actually, the star is actually religious too. But what's happened is the star has become less religious over the years, that it's just a generic symbol. And the angel would be more religious. In reality, that's not the case, okay? So we've done both. We've done regular star, multicolored star, silver, gold star.
I mentioned this in a super chat yesterday. Why in the name of why do we have to go to collegiate doctoral thesis lecture about the most inane bullshit?
And it's wrong. It's not even right.
It's so wrong.
I like the Pride Star. We got the Pride Star though. Big ups, dude. That's very inclusive.
Okay, so we've done both. We've done regular star, multicolor stars, silver, gold stars. Then we had angels sometimes.
How many
So it all
stars do you
depends.
got? Jesus.
Okay.
I know. Anyways, sorry for the derail, but that was funny. I couldn't find anything about David, but that clip did lead us to Dave DSP talking about the Star of David. So big ups. Anyways, where are we going next, Meerkat? Where should we go next on our crazy journey this Sunday? You tell me.
Oh man,
Lead the way.
Well, the Elden Ring stuff has been very interesting, but I did not watch any of it because the last place I want to see things about the game that I haven't played yet is Dark Side Phil ruining it for me.
Ah, yes. Okay, well, we could try this one here. Let's try this one. Another clip from the one, the only.
It's the hate army, bro.
I'm gonna skip it.
Shout out to Hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout out
Army.
to
There we go.
Correctly skipped? Yes, gotcha. You are coping.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, and
Hello, and welcome.
to the late night chill stream. Yes, it is time for chill. It's about time. We haven't had a chill stream since Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having stressful streams with Street Fighter and Elden Ring, and now we finally get to relax, enjoy each other's company tonight. And let me tell you guys something. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Just enjoy each other's company. It sounds like we're going out on a date. It's so creepy.
Dude, I was going to say
yeah.
that the only profession I know that advertises we should enjoy each other's company is the oldest profession.
Yes.
After these streams.
So he really tries to hype up this interactive thing because you know what that means, you know? So in these Stardew streams, he really knows who he's talking to. And it's extra PG during these at some points. Sometimes he breaks out of it when he gets angry. But the first Stardew stream was the most PG stream I've ever. Okay, now we're back.
Oh, here it is.
It seems to be a YouTube thing. I mean, probably my internet thing because you guys both left the call too. But we're back anyway. Fuck it. Forget it never happened.
Yeah.
Just move on.
Yeah, whatever
positively.
happened. I don't know. What
Nothing
you're talking
happened.
about.
I was talking the whole time. I said a lot of funny stuff, but you missed it. Let's just go.
Well, but did you call Comcast and make sure they aren't attacking you? Okay.
I called right away.
Ridiculous lucky people pushing buttons and getting insane damage combos. Or anything of the sort, you're definitely in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Yes, I received a very generous.
So yeah, this is the Jordan who tips like in between streams just to say like, I'm here, buddy, get ready. And then he did a super chat war with someone else, but they just want to get their name on the bottom of the thing. So they tip each other $1 back and forth like this, dented slap fight. But back in the day, those used to be $100 bills. Now they're like dollars, But Philip mentions that. Let's see if he does this shit.
$50 tip from Jordan tonight. He says Stardew on top. Thank you, Jordan. Oddly enough, I wish this was an exaggeration, but as I've been playing Elden Ring, I've done 3 streams of the DLC so far.
Yeah.
The first stream, everyone came out in full force. The views were sky high, and everyone was very supportive. Then last night, that stream did worse than a Friday Night Fight stream.
What?
And then earlier today, that stream did worse than a typical daytime stream. I'm not even kidding you.
Can I get through the logic? I want to make sure I get through the logic here real quick.
Ahead,
All right,
go ahead,
we're at Stardew Valley, and it's going to be a chill stream. Okay,
Yes.
caught that. Jordan comes on. Hey, buddy, here's $50. I'm hyped for you.
Yes.
Cool. I mean, I think 50 is a bit heavy for whatever. It's his money.
Yep.
From that, here's an audit of how you guys fucked me.
This is why
We're not
it's
playing
that
Elden
hype.
Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not playing Elden Ring. We're playing Stardew Valley. But let me tell you about Elden Ring and my money woes. Okay.
Let me tell you why this 50 is a good start. That's what we're doing here. Oh, big ups to Hawk Tua. Spit on that thing.
Bang.
Oh,
50 bomb. Hell yeah. Very authentic. We take it from all countries. Big ups, Hawk Tua.
I wish I was. So I don't know what's up with the Elden Ring crowd who screamed all year for me to play Elden Ring and respec and do
Where were you, Elden Ringers?
all this. So I give everyone what they want, and figure that one out.
Figure that one out, dude.
But indeed, this is why I am happy to be a variety streamer.
Oh God! Oh yeah, this part.
Because if you put all your eggs in only one basket, okay, only one basket,
like
you
streaming,
cannot survive these days.
So obviously, we all know how not true that is. But this is, you know how many streamers play one game and that's the beginning and end of everything they do? When you go on a stream, they're playing one game and they have bought houses on the back of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Philip is trying to make you think that it's because he is a variety streamer and everyone has to be that these days. Like it's a new thing these days.
Only one basket. You cannot survive these days.
Yes.
You know, as a content creator.
Yes.
You want to be able to have a variety of content for a variety of people. Will show up at different times and hang out with you and support when they can. You can't just rely on one
needed.
Yeah. From who? You? Yeah.
Thing. Imagine if everything that had been relied solely on Elden Ring.
If you're a great Elden Ring streamer, people would love it. People would not give a fuck.
I thought that was going to be the hypest game to come out all summer, and it's not even a game. It's DLC for the game. And he told me it's going to be the most exciting thing all summer. And now it's like, oh man, good thing I didn't rely on that too much.
No, Meerkat, calm down. It was going to be the most hypest thing all summer if it could have made him look like he was the most badass gamer on the planet. But as I understand it, after calling it the easiest DLC, it proceeded to actually skull him to the point that now it's hacked. It's bad development and it's terrible.
Well, I'm not sure that's the timeline. Yeah, go ahead.
He was legitimately reading guides though, because yesterday he was talking about he's like walking around and saying, "Oh, they said there was supposed to be an item here," and then he respec to a specific build that he's 100% seen in a video somewhere, which makes me think like, why even fucking bother playing the game?
Exactly.
When you're supposed to be the streamer, people show up to see how you're gonna approach this game. And it doesn't matter if you die 1,000 times. Everybody knows you're going to die 1,000 times because, first of all, you're Dark Side Phil. And second of all, you're playing a very difficult game. That's to be expected. But they want to see how you're going to do it. And if you just basically read a guide and do everything step by step, you're not doing it.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we are on the timeline here because I know he got that overpowered weapon, that big fucking hammer. Of course, you get the hammer time jokes 1,000,000 times.
Oh, dear
and, you know, those are very funny. You know how long those last.
You know that?
Those always land. But
DSP and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Batman and Robin have like the same level of comedic timing. It's just, it's so bad.
Yeah. So that we're doing that, and we're trying to be cool now. I don't know how we ended, but one of my favorite bigs was 2 days ago, whenever he played the Elden Ring last time. He said, "If you guys like that I'm playing a new build, please support." That was pretty cool. Hey guys, if you like that I'm playing a new build, please support. If you like any game I do.
So if you guys like the fact that I am avoiding the road and actually just walking on the grass, if you could please support, that'd be great.
Yes, we're reaching now. We got some hype ones this year. We got some hype bigs this year because they're trying. He's not as direct as he once was, but he tries to be sneaky or give you reasons for giving money. And those are kind of getting more and more interesting, right? Like,
yeah, I think it's all kind of a cycle. So it all starts with somebody calling him out on the begging, and then we start with the non-begging Phil. I'm about to change. I'm gonna stop begging, and you guys support if you like the content. And then it gradually escalates, and he tries to see how much he can get away with. And then somebody like Moist Critical calls him out, and then we reset the cycle, and it's all over again.
Yeah. We're on like the 10,000th iteration of this.
Yep.
We go from woe is me to I am awesome to I have to be beyond toxic to somebody to oh shit, please don't slap me around.
Street Fighter ones, if you like that I'm playing a new character, that's a classic one.
God.
That's a good one. If you like that I'm trying a new character, if you like that I do new characters, if you like that I'm playing a fighting game, please support.
If you like that I'm playing casual.
Yeah. If you like that I'm not raging, please support. I like that. All right, so big ups to go ahead.
That is the most patriarchal like motivation I have ever heard of. Guys, if you like the fact that I'm behaving like a good boy, could I get my allowance, please? And I don't get how he's what now, 42 or is he 43? He's 42, right?
42-ish, yes.
He's 42.
Older than me, that's all I know.
Only 2 years older than me, so
okay. Call Broside Phil old, please, everybody.
Oh, I've already identified that I'm old, man.
You've identified as an old? I haven't identified yet. I'm not ready to identify as old yet. We do.
I don't get how he thinks like this, man. I don't. How at 42 do you not have enough fucking balls to own your life?
Well, when you've lived the life as he has and haven't left his house, he only leaves his house 52 times a year, so.
You know what?
56 times
Speaking
a
of
year.
old people, can we cue up the next clip about him aging gracefully?
Okay.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
Yep.
Wait, before that, David has sent us the clip of banning David. So let's play that real quick.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, fuck
big
yeah.
ups, David has made us have the David clip. So big ups, David, for that in many ways. Here we go.
I received a $5 tip.
Look at this overlay. Look at this overlay, guys. You are
It's
coping.
the hat.
You
It's
love
the hat
this.
for me, dude. It's the hat, the gunner glasses, the I'm 76 years old. I should be on a golf course in this shirt. It's just everything.
This is the bowling alley worker shirt in my mind. This is, yeah.
The shirt kills me every time. It kills me. It's the worst.
If you guys like the overlay, please tip. If you guys like the hat, please tip.
Please tip.
All right, here we go. He's scanning right now. He's got to audit first. Hang on, I'm still auditing. Hang on. He's not muted. There we go.
It looks like David Barclay accidentally got banned, so I'm going to have to look into unbanning him. He says, let's see here. He says that he's been a viewer for 12 years, and for some reason he keeps getting banned because of his name.
So that's
you
it?
can change your name on YouTube, right? You know you could just change it to be anything you want, and you don't have to go by that name.
How about the name I want?
Whoa. Yeah, are we not addressing the my name keeps getting banned. Obviously it's not, eat shit DSP.
No.
Yeah, it's David. So my name keeps getting banned. You can change your name, right?
Yeah.
Bitch, why is my name getting banned?
That's not important.
He got people in his chat that are called Sue Barrowman, which is literally
Subaru,
He got people in his chat called Now Guys. He got people in his chat called Support.
Eileen,
yes.
I like that one. Yeah, he has a lot of funny ones now. People are being hyped, but David can't last. That's too right on the nose here. He probably doesn't even see those like support. I don't think he puts two and two together there. Yeah, Well Swayed is there too. Nice.
Well Swayed.
My audience, is that real? My MAI audience? That's pretty high.
Wow.
Dentronics, that's true. Dentronics is a real fan, though, I think, honestly, because they do give money, I believe.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, but...
And you could just maybe like just David B or whatever, right? But then again, David B, that's my...
A lot of people.
Why would he have to change his surname? It's
I know.
Barclay. What does Barclay have to do with anything?
It's a credit card. Barclay is a credit card. I actually
style,
did.
Right?
No, I did the addition of, because I was curious as to what the bankruptcy forgave, because I know people say $500,000, and I was looking through the paperwork. I saw, but there's the mortgage. Oh well, shit. Well, I wonder how much the credit card debt actually was. Barclay is one of his credit cards of the $131,000 that he had forgiven.
Oh, geez.
I mean, sure, but it's also just like a normal person's surname.
Yeah. Okay, so it's apparently because of someone's Sarah Goodrow. Sarah Barclay, excuse me. Sarah Barclay, I was like Goodrow. Sarah Barclay is a different person in chat, but let's see how Phil explains this.
You could just maybe like just David B.
Oh, by the way, this chapter is called Unbanning a Longtime Viewer. That's the chapter. So if you want to check out that chapter, it's down below.
Or whatever, right? But then again, David B, that's my dad's name, David Burnell. So people would say that you're impersonating my dad.
But
Who would fucking say that?
But I'm not. I'm not David Burnell. I'm David Barclay. What the fuck? Someone could say you're impersonating my dad.
B, that's my dad's name, David Burnell. So people would say that you're impersonating my dad.
Dad.
I don't know if there's actually like a way to avoid. It seems like your name is just a problematic name.
How?
With what logic?
What? It's like it's a racist name.
Very problematic name.
It's problematic,
right?
No, not right. No,
let's
more.
See. Let me see if I can get
data.
It unbanned.
Let's see. Hang on. Let me do this on stream. Give me a second. Hang on, guys. Hang on a minute here. Take a second. Hang on.
Oh, this is frustrating.
Shit.
Hang on, guys. Shit. Hang on. Let me log in. Hang on, quick pull. Oh, Shawn Michaels. I already got that one.
See if this is him. I think this is him.
Oh,
What a
Oh, I'm on the wrong account. Shit.
Dudley Boys.
This
I already
is
got
it,
that
but I'm
one.
on the wrong account. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
I already got that one. Okay. Oh, Superfly Snuka. I don't have that one yet. 4 stars. I don't want that. Oh, that's good. Shane McMahon. I already have that one.
Like, why don't you actually make your name what your name is on YouTube? The guy's name on YouTube is completely different. So I recommend you change your actual visual name to that.
Ah, change your visual name. What's your
Why?
visual name? My visual name.
And then there would be no mix-ups. You
Oh,
see?
no
don't
mix-ups. Good mix-up. Good parry. Good
Anyway, I
mix-up.
think I've unbanned you.
Okay.
Go check it out right now. You should be unbanned because you actually sent me the link in the email. I was able to do that right away.
Okay. All
Okay.
right, that's it. That's it. That's it. But that was very funny.
Who does this?
Nobody else. No other stream on Earth, but he's very meaningful and curated. You'll get it someday. Okay.
You might be legitimately the only guy I've ever heard to ask people to change their names. And we're not even talking about this, which there's absolutely no problem with the guy's name.
Okay. Let me start this next clip, and then I got to work on something behind the scenes really quick here. Okay. This is the one you mean, right? Right, Meerkat?
Yep.
Use Rocket. Oh, no.
What? Okay, let's start it.
It's the hate army, bro.
Hate Army.
Shout out to Hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
Hate
out to
Army.
Hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out.
Shout out for him.
Shout out to him.
Shout out for
Oh, God damn it. I let it through. Let it through.
This one is just ridiculous. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Someone tipped $1 and says, why don't you use Rogaine for your receding hairline? Right? Well, let's see. Let's be honest here. All right?
Okay,
First
yeah.
of all,
Why start now?
I have a lot more hair than a lot of other streamers. I hate to tell you this. I really do.
Okay.
All right, let's stop the nonsense. We got to get a professional opinion in here. I think it might be wise for us to get a professional opinion of Steve of the bed. Not in the bed though. I got to change that. That's old. I'll change it. Dead. Come on, put some respect on the name. Big up, Steve of the Dead. How you feeling, my friend?
Steve and the Dave today.
Steve of the Dave, yes, I can do that. That's a quick change. Steve of the Dave is here to enjoy this legendary clip and give us his full takes on this one. Let's go.
I'm lucky to have as much hair that I have. I actually have, on my mother's side, her brother and all of my cousins on that side are all bald. All right? So,
Okay.
Suck it, trolls. You are coping. Okay.
brother and all of my cousins on that side are all bald.
Okay.
All right? So
Whoa.
I'm lucky to have as much hair as I have. I must have gotten the hair from my dad, right? And I agree.
Check out the big
Thanks, Dave.
follicles on Dave.
I have a receding right here.
I have no words on. I have no words on this, man. This is coping to like just.
It's gonna get better.
How?
The call of
Oh
my
my
steed.
god! Oh my god!
I had to be here for this.
Look at him.
Oh man!
And I actually have a spot in the back of my head as well.
Oh.
that I'm
Yeah,
starting
we
to
know. We've seen it.
But I'm not bald. It's
Oh.
not so atrociously bad or anything. Like if this went
It really is.
bad and started going all the way to the back of my head,
Yeah.
then maybe I would look to do
Look at the touching. The touching starts going overdrive right now. The petting of the own hair, you know.
something, or maybe I would have a different hairstyle.
Oh,
But it's
definitely.
not. You know, it's only in the last year that I started actually like having my hair this style. Remember, I used to just wet it and kind of brush it back. But now I actually wash
Yes,
my hair every
part of the
morning
problem,
and
though.
get it all puffy and nice for the stream, right? And I like.
Wait!
Yeah, go
Did
ahead.
he just say within the like last year he just started washing his hair daily?
That's a new thing. Yes, please.
Uh,
let me make sure of that though. Come on.
style, but it's not. You know, it's
Okay, I wanna
only
hear
in the
that again.
last year that I started actually like having my hair this style. Remember, I used to just wet it and kind of brush it back. But now I actually wash my hair every morning and get it all puffy and nice.
god!
Well, it's a new thing. It's an upgrade.
That is
It's a
just, look, so I think I'm about the same amount of Italian as Phil. Like no lie. My mother's
you.
half. So my grandmother's half Italian. My mother was a quarter, making me about 12.5% Italian. That is the best I can give Phil. My hair after one day is so goddamn greasy. I actually double as a can of Crisco. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So you to not wash your hair daily with the amount of that is just so disgusting. That is so disgusting.
Dude, my great grandparents were also Italian. So
okay.
So I got a little bit less Italian than you, but I'm with you on that. You like your hair, you need to take care. But even like not being Italian or having Italian ancestry, it's just the fact that you're at 42 and thinking, should probably start washing my hair now.
It's just, it comes with time. It comes with age, actually. I remember when I noticed that. I was a young age of 30. I said, you know what? I might start washing my hair. It was a real epiphany I had.
Right? And
Before
I like how
shampoo.
it looks. I like how it feels, too. It feels a lot better this way than wetting it down.
Yeah, that's because it's grease in your hair
It's
when
clean.
you've wet it down. Oh my God, no, Phil, no.
Whoa, this feels so cool. It's like clean.
It's pretty good, I think. It's not that bad. It's called aging gracefully. Instead of...
What?
Can you say that? Can you? It's called aging gracefully. Ever heard of it?
He's 42 going on 65. Showing up, and he knows people look at him for hours on end every single day, and he still shows up like he was just dumpster diving in the dumpsters outside.
It's called aging gracefully.
Aging gracefully.
Yeah, to
of
disguise
denying-
himself as one of the worst
He
people
had-
to get into the bin behind Burger King or whatever.
Well, you have to you
He's
have
got the shirts.
you have to work really hard to age like wine, where like you get better in time. Yeah.
Yeah. That
It's
takes a lot of
very
work.
hard to do, right?
Yes.
But DSP is flexing on aging like milk at this point. He's like, "Do you have any idea how good it feels to be cheese?" It's like, no, just no.
Like, dude, we're not even talking about that. We're talking about basic hygiene. That's all we're talking about.
Yeah, we're
Wash your
talking about
hair
cleaning your
regularly and
hair.
occasionally
Yeah.
have a, wash your face.
It's like he's saying like he works out all the time to keep his, keep in shape. He's talking about
Yeah,
washing his
okay.
hair. He's talking about washing hair right now. So
Dude, he had to be bullied by low tier God to start dressing up well and to start taking showers. Imagine being in your 40s and you get bullied by people online.
Bearcat, this is the same guy though who, when he wants to flex on something, he stands up and says, "Look how easy it was for me to stand up."
God.
And just
do I look like someone? Look, I stand up, I sit down, I'm not winded. That's what he said. He said that. He stood up. Look, I'm not winded. Nothing hurts. Oh, look at you. Look,
So I could probably take Mike Tyson. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably not as fast.
look at you, David Goggins in the house here.
Find your age and the fact that you're getting older and you're losing your hair, or your hair on your face is getting white. You lean
That's
into
not white, Philip. It's a patch of
Say,
skin.
listen, I don't look that bad. I don't look great, but I don't look that bad. So I'm not in a big fucking
He's saying he would have this fucking huge spot there.
Yeah.
midlife crisis situation where I need to start putting Rogaine and dyeing my beard black.
he dyes his hair.
like-
100%. He dyes his hair. 100%. He dyes his hair.
Okay, hold on. Both I'm on team no dye. Meerkat, what team are you on in this instance here? We have
I don't know.
team dyers here down below
I don't
us.
think it would make any difference. I mean, it looks like trash regardless. So I don't know. I wish he was dyeing his hair, which means he kind of low-key cares about the way it looks, but I don't think he does.
But guys, why would you just dye mustache but not goatee then? Is he that lazy? You know
He
what I'm
needs to. He needs to think that, I think he thinks a little bit of gray makes him
Silver
seem a
fox.
little bit more experienced. He is wised. He is wise and aged, and
Silver
you can
pig.
respect it. Yes. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I didn't mean to think about that.
certain people on YouTube who have giant, significantly black beards, unnaturally black beards that look insanely fake. They look
Is
like
this Keemstar?
There you go.
Keemstar right
Okay.
here. I'm guessing. This is
No, but-
Keemstar.
But here's your answer. He doesn't want to. He thinks that the beard would give it away.
Ah, okay, got it.
significantly black beards, unnaturally black beards that look insanely fake. They look like fucking idiots because they put so much fucking dye into their fucking beard because they deny the fact that they're getting older because they're
called
losers
hygiene!
who are so fucking jealous of everyone else around them.
And I get
wonder
it.
who
I'm
the hell
pretty
he's
sure.
talking about. And by the
Pretty
way,
sure
very soon-
Keemstar dyes his beard.
Yeah.
But then again, Keemstar gets tons of people fucking watching his shit, making fun of him and all kinds of stuff. So it kind of, puts in some effort to be happy with the way he looks, I guess.
yeah.
Well, not to mention the fact that okay, so he dyes his hair. He dyes his beard. Let's just say this is true, right?
Yeah.
And now we have the critique of Filbert of the gatekeeper of how to age, and he's ripping on him for at least I'm not denying my age and I'm not this and I'm not that. It's like, oh my God, Keemstar probably feels terrible in his 10-bedroom 8-bath, summer home
Downstairs smoking room.
That's blood money. That's blood money, though. Come on. Yeah.
You're gonna start to see white in my hair too. I know right now you can only see it in the beard, but like you're gonna start to see. I can see it here. I actually have a lot of silver hairs in the sides of my head, and eventually it's gonna go through probably the next 3 years. You're probably gonna see me gradually start to go whiter and grayer. What do they call it? The salt and pepper look or something like that.
Oh my God!
What do they call you? Something.
He's that. Steve, had you'd seen this one already? Yes.
Yeah,
oh, okay. I was like, imagine being so predictable that without seeing this, you could actually know exactly where he's going to go.
Well, to be fair, he has called it that before as well. Like it's come up before. Do you remember when he first started doing shorts with his phone, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, this makes your beard look bad because it's a much clearer camera and it's much closer to your face than your webcam." So
we stopped those quick
as well, and I remember that.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they stopped.
And what's
they
great
were great for thumbnails, weren't they?
But what's great is he's doing those shorts with an iPhone 6.
Yeah.
Imagine I run an S24 Ultra. Imagine what like that HD freaking 12 megapixel front firing, just like, oh dear God, I can literally see the craters.
Happen.
You could probably see the grease pouring out of his pores in real time. That would be incredible.
And count the blackheads.
The pooling that happens above the snort sacks, the pooling goes down.
Yeah.
The topography would be very.
I just want to make it clear. I got nothing against him dyeing his beard or dyeing his hair, whatever the fuck. Whatever he thinks makes him feel comfortable and confident, whatever. Because to me, that says he actually cares about how he's going to come across looking on camera, where he's on camera every single day. And when he's on camera, I see him wiping grease off his face, onto his clothes, picking his ears, picking his nose, touching his face, touching his hair. And this to me tells me that he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. It's not aging gracefully. You just don't care about how you look.
Mm-hmm. But he also has thin enough skin to rant for 4 minutes when someone says, "Is he taking Rogaine?" What was the original question? I don't even remember.
Yeah, that was the question.
It was like, why don't you use Rogaine? They asked him, why don't you use Rogaine for your receding hairline? And
Very
then it became,
confident.
I don't. Yeah, yeah.
Very confident.
Robust.
Yeah.
Very robust.
And it's like, I don't care. Who cares?
If you don't care, you don't talk for 4 minutes on this topic.
What?
When someone asks you to use Rogaine, you can say, "No, I don't use it. I don't think I need it," and that's the end of it.
It's such a big deal. Seriously, why is it such a big deal? I don't really give a shit.
Someone asked a
I
question,
don't know
not
why.
a big deal.
I don't know why it's a big deal. Why are you continuing to talk about it?
When something strikes a nerve, he talks longer. The more it strikes a nerve, the longer he talks. Right? That's just the rule of Philip. So
It's like
This is great.
Like the way that you convince people that you don't give a shit is not to repeatedly tell people you don't give a shit.
yeah. You could just tell by their actions. but-
Someone tipped $1. They says, if you don't start using Rogaine now, you'll go completely bald and look like Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Bram Stoker?
Bram
If
Stoker.
I think Derek has that film.
Yeah. I want to suck your beard.
Oh,
Dick.
your penis
Bram-
is number 5.
Bram Stoker's Dracula, releasing May 1st.
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
Coming May 1st. There you go.
We workshopped it. Great.
Yeah, got it. That cup, I'm going too deep now, but that cup in the beginning when he drinks the blood, that could be something.
This went so dark so fast.
That could be something else.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I got the chat summary for what we're talking about right now.
No.
Please,
go on.
Please.
The viewers are ripping into Phil's physical appearance.
That's the viewers, not
Specifically his receding hairline and his dyed hair. They are also making fun of his mannerisms and the way he presents himself on camera.
Okay.
Which is very accurate, by the way.
Fair
Big ups to
enough.
AI.
Fair enough.
That is absolutely great.
Did you see the one where, I don't know, Mirka, you saw the last group thing, but someone had something about cat at the end there. It was kind of coming at me. And it said on the AI, like, ALT is defending Cat, who is not his wife. He is already married, but he is defending It was so good. I put it on Twitter. It was very funny.
Oh, no. Well, I'll lean into it then. I'll get the two big hair buns only in the back of my head.
Definitely.
And I'll grow out my fingernails and I'll start wearing a red long robe. And
Hilarious.
I'll
Okay, yep, that's enough of this one. All right, big ups, everybody.
We've all seen Francis Ford Coppola.
I was about to say, we went from, okay, it bothers me to full cringe lord in just lickety split.
4 seconds.
Yes.
4 seconds. All right, you want to go? Let's go through a few shout outs here, Meerkat, if you don't mind. Then we'll get to the Q&A part a little bit, if that's cool with you.
Yes.
All right, so big ups to, you want to do the shout outs or me too, Meerkat? Can you see them?
Go ahead.
All right, the pasta maker of the house. I like to remind hosts and guests that it's a blood condition, not gout. Please adjust content as necessary. Thanks so much for pointing that out. It is a blood condition. And we did get a reference of gout this week, but it wasn't gout. It's a blood condition. It causes some buildup of stuff, but he wouldn't say the word. We don't say the word. If you don't say the word,
uric acid?
Yes, uric acid buildup. Okay, so please.
But if you want the uric acid crystal, you can simply join the channel.
Yes.
And you'll get a cool crystal.
Yes.
Not a badge, it's not a crown. But
Copes I Fill the House says Rich has always been a lolcow, and he's more of a lolcow than Wings, Boogie, Cyrex, anyone you can think of. He's worse than Phil, and it's not even close. So I don't know. It's like comparing is tough, right? Because is he lolcow? Is he not?
He is a lolcow, 1,000%. There's no debate.
I feel like at one point he wasn't, but recent behavior has pushed him over that line.
Yeah, well, he used to be like mildly normal, but yeah, that's gone. Yeah, go ahead.
So ALT, not the sideline, but I've now seen it at least 4 times. I know I mentioned her when we started off. Blue Yetis have a problem. Yeah. Chat's been saying that I've just been jacked to the 10s. So
okay,
sorry to sideline.
I will stop jacking. Sorry, I'll stop it.
You haven't been jacked yet, but we can do that after the show for the members only. For the big members.
Look. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not a threat, it's an offer. It's a proposition.
Jay Woos on the house says Rich's waistline hasn't held for ages. Ack. Rich's waistline hasn't held for ages. Ack. Okay, I'm down with that. McDougal says Rich is a man-child. Big talk coming from a smooth brain who can't string 2 sentences together. Doesn't change his shirts or take care of his children.
That's very true. Because it's like he's not in a position to take shots at anybody. Even if he's right, you can come up with 15 reasons why he's trash off the top of your head. Even if you don't know almost anything about him.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Well, that's Meerkat. Fantastic observation. When I first got into Review Tech USA, it was about with the Quantum TV shit, the Actman shit, and then finally DK Oldies shit. And I for all 3 of those arcs, I had no idea he lived with his parents. Not a clue. And then all of a sudden, as things started going sideways, I think his tipping point was when he talked with Stuttering Craig and eventually Stuttering Craig told him, "Hey, you need to stop talking." And then he just went, absolutely berserk. That was the tipping point, and I went, okay, maybe he's a bit unhinged.
He did tell him to shut the fuck up. He wasn't that nice.
Wasn't shut the fuck up? Okay.
Yeah. And I think Rich was on the call from the inside of his car. So he was sitting in his car yelling at another man on the internet and being a tough guy.
That's true.
It's just great.
Next up, we got Sir Joseph Pesci. So big up Sir Joseph Pesci. What percent of detractors want him to stop streaming? Philip, you mean, I'm assuming? What percentage of detractors want Philip to stop streaming? I don't think that many, to be honest. Right? I don't.
It depends on the context of how he stops streaming. Does he get a job, or is he doing a redemption arc, or is he getting booted by YouTube?
What would you say to that, Meerkat? I'm interested in your answer to that.
On the percentage, I would agree with Broside Phil here. It depends. If he's gonna stop streaming because he's losing his house, moving back with his parents, and working at McDonald's, 100%. But if he wins the lotto, probably not many percent.
No,
but it depends.
Wouldn't you want him to stream if that happened? I would still want him to continue streaming if that happened. right? Like he's working at McDonald's, but I still want the Saturday night. All right, guys, let me tell you about my week at McDonald's doing stuff. You know,
I know he's gonna be streaming until the end. Because for him, it's more about the actual clout he gets and the attention he gets that he will never find anywhere else, but from those people that already watch him and like him.
Yeah. So I'm saying my point is I want him to keep streaming during those moments. This question's asking what percent want him to stop streaming. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
You do. Like the actual act of him stopping, but most of us are here to see how that happens. So it's not like we want it, but it's not like why we're here in the first place.
I only want it if it pushes him to stop eBay. He could come back, right? He could come back and be outrageously annoying, but as long as he came back and was annoying and stopped saying shit like, I need money and, I can't pay for my cat's blood work and bullshit like that. Yeah, then I definitely don't want him to stop streaming. But if stopping streaming pushes him to get a fucking job, go get a job, Phil.
Yeah. Well, that's fair too. But I want the stream at the end of the week to say, guys, it's been tough at McDonald's this week. I was on fryer. Yeah. Let me tell you something about the fryer. If you guys like that I'm on the fryer now, please tip.
Oh my god.
If you guys like that I had a good performance review this week, please tip. If you guys like that we had new uniforms at McDonald's, please tip. Like I want to see that.
It's just a matter of like 2 or 3 days until he shit talks his manager and everybody just clips him and sends the clip to the manager. And he's going to be back full-time streaming 6 days a week.
Big ups to Eileen, says, dude, Dark Sfadil is trash. Big ups Eileen with one of the most iconic names, I feel, is Eileen. Big ups. Jason Tran in the house says, I am Spartacus David. Ooh, okay. Trying to get around the David rules here with Spartacus
Problematic.
David.
Still problematic. Still a David.
Problematic. You could be impersonating, I don't know, his ancestors. RS Nerd says...
Bethlehem.
Ooh. RS Nerd says 6 million. That's an interesting number. Extremely interesting
Yeah, it's
number.
a very interesting number. Isn't it, King Jared?
It didn't happen.
Big ups Jasper the cat in the house says I put a 6-star Hogan on my Christmas tree. Oh, okay, that's what you guys have on your Christmas tree. I believe there was some wrestling style ornaments. I believe. I know he had like Three Stooges ornaments. I believe there was a few wrestling ones on his actual Christmas tree.
He'll probably have like a CM Punk or a Steve Austin.
Yeah.
A little action figure in one.
Yeah. While we're on the wrestling thing, TJ Gamebox has a brand new update.
Oh, please, let me get it. I'll get it.
This one is a little bit more specific. So if he did get the Trish Stratus item character, he spent 853, and if he didn't, he spent 1,520.
Congratulations!
So let's hope he didn't.
Huge, yeah,
oh
huge
my God.
day there. So either way, we're talking $800 on the low end. Very cool. Go ahead.
I mean, I'd pay $1.50 to try to pull Trish Stratus.
Trish was peak back in the day. The puppies. The puppies were a thing.
The 853 is well over my car payment.
Yep.
And insurance. Oh my god.
Trish, even nowadays, she looks amazing. She's aged phenomenally.
What's the event going on? I mean, that's always worth checking out because
it's a Canadian thing because it's also Bret Hart.
Oh, who wants that? We don't like that, do we? Let's see.
Dude, I mean, Bret Hart is the best there is, the best there was, and the best
there ever will be. I know that. But we have the Ladders to Riches. Oh, that's a new contest. We have the Canada's Most Wanted. Okay, that's pretty high. I mean, I would pay for that. There's Trish there for you. Canadian icon.
I know who Canada's Most Wanted is going to be in a couple of years from now.
Canadian icon, hell yeah, dude.
So somebody educate me, right? Because I know that it's a Candy Crush styled game and all that. That's easy. And I've actually seen the little gameplay loop where it's like, okay, you get a turn and you attack so many hit points. The other person gets a turn, they attack somebody.
Yep.
What do the cards do?
The cards are the special. Each card has like a special power thing, I believe. Now, I might be being way off on this, but I know like some can hit the gems in different ways, and some can give you another life. Some can.
So it's legitimately pay to play.
Yeah, really.
Or pay to win.
Pay to win. Really reduced odds of pulling like 6 days. If you want the better card, you pay for more pulls, don't you?
Yeah, like. It's stupid, dude. It really is stupid. But I was looking at Scopely shit for some deep dive thing, and I was thinking about doing it. And there's a Monopoly game right? But Scopely does. They
He
make
mentioned-
they make
Oh,
so
yeah.
much money on this Monopoly game. But
Is it
what
like
you're
$1
doing
billion a
is-
year?
Yeah, what you're doing is just buying the money to like play in the game longer. So like if you get out of the game, you can just pay more money to get back in the game. And people pay it. They make like $1 billion a year on this shit. It's amazing. It's like wrong, you know. It's wrong. It's just people paying money to for what? For what? Yeah, you pay for dice rolls too. Yeah, So if you want to keep the game going, get another dice roll.
God, even the dice, oh my God.
Yes.
It pisses me off to no end. Somebody took a phone, read the theory of Skinner, and went, you know what? I can make this happen. And that's all these games are.
Let's leave her my little rat. Yeah, there you go.
What for what? You know what I mean? It's amazing. Yeah, they made $12 billion last year around that boat night set. Yeah, Scopely had a great is just endlessly growing.
That's
Scopely.
more than some countries. That's more than like some countries have like entire economies.
And it takes so much less workers to make these games too than like think about the next I don't know Elder Scrolls. You know how much more work it takes to make Elder Scrolls than it takes to make a Monopoly mobile game? The teams required are of orders of magnitude smaller to make a Monopoly.
Like, all you need to do is
game.
just reskin a few things. You've still got like the Candy Crush Bejeweled sort of gameplay underneath, and you just need a new layer of skins because you've got like your card mechanics and your paying to win mechanics and all that. It's all there. You just need to reskin it, don't you?
You're making a game company. It's
quick
like, let's make
turnover.
console games. You're crazy. If I'm an investor, I'm like, we're not making any console games. What the fuck is wrong with you, console? Get the shit out of here. We're doing you spin the wheel and you get something. Get to work on that, Poindexter. And get some street smarts, too. Okay,
So, Steve, 36 countries have a gross domestic product under $12 billion.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, anyways. Firestorm Gaming says, big ups to Meerkat for roasting RTU on Twitter. Watched it on Sly's stream. Shit was gold. Firestorm Gaming giving praise to Meerkat.
Yeah. It was a collective effort. It wasn't just me. There was so many other people, and it was so much fun. We all came together to watch this man humiliate himself all day. And it was so great because I was working, and it was the only day where none of my friends could watch the Euro football matches with me. So I was just on Twitter shitting on Rich. It was so much fun.
Iwamoto in the house says, if every game has low support, is it the game's? Well, that's been the thing for how long now? It's just the game's fault. Too many of this kind of game's fault.
But not
Developers'
releasing
fault.
enough games at the right time.
Yeah, the
Or
straw
the
man
same
argument
time.
for that. Yeah, the straw man is so good, which is there are times I'll have a chill stream where all I do is beg and beg and beg constantly, and I hit the goal, but then I play a game and then I don't hit the goal. So obviously it's the game's fault. It's like, do you have any idea how many fucking variables you just skipped over, you dumbass?
Yeah. Big up to Jason Tran says, can DSP contain his Asian racism for Wukong?
No.
No, it's coming out.
If I was a gambling man, I would say no. I would play it as a no.
Well, I learned last night. You got to ask Atlas next time, because I've learned last night you can't go against Atlas.
Okay. In terms of his productions, okay.
Yeah, you asked if he was going to bring up jealousy or say the word jealous. And I mean, it was right there. It was like, yeah, within the next 5 words, he's definitely going to say jealous. And 10 minutes later, Atlas is like, I fucking told you. I was like, so
we predict. We're getting good at predicting what Philip was going to say because we're watching too much of Ask the King. We're getting really good at predicting, like, all right, how we're going to answer this question, and we get it right most of the time. You know, it's like we're going to bring up the troll. We're going to bring up jealousy. Yeah. You want to be honest? I'll be honest. I hate to say it. I hate to say this, but
yeah.
Ira in the house says, if you like that, I'm sitting. Oh yeah, if you like that, I'm sitting upright. Please support. If you like that, I'm sitting on a chair. Please support. If you like that, I just got off a break. Please support. If you like the new improvements to the stream, like on break sign, please support. Yes. Sir Joseph Pesci in the house says, David is real. I know the guy. Okay, Joseph Pesci sounds like a threat.
I
believe you. I believe you. ES says, when's the That Being Said spoon going up for sale? Now,
you know what?
Yeah, that's a good
Why
idea.
haven't we?
Well, I mean, we're still reworking the merch store for a good 6 months now.
I know
because we're actually not doing it.
We
But
have to-
if
there's a line,
if
right?
there's a way to manufacture the spoon, we're gonna make it. It's gonna be mass-produced spoon.
My thing I want to do is the Corner Demon plushie. Corner Demon plushie, I think. Right? That's hype, right? Get the red, corner. That'd be hype. But yeah, the spoon be good too. But we don't want to overdo it. It's kind of cheesy. If you have
if you do the spoon, you have to. You got to get King Be Cruel to endorse it.
King Be Cruel. King Be Bitch.
Hi, I'm King Be Cruel, and I know spoons.
You may know me online as King Be Bitch, but okay. Mario Fake.
When it comes to eating turds out of my favorite streamers.
Forget everything you know about eating shit.
Don't you just hate it when you've got shit to eat out of someone else?
Did you just finish licking someone's balls and smelling someone's ass?
Oh, dude.
Oh, did I go too far? Mario Faker says, Brian said that DSP explained Derek's playlist as being something that he curated when he was very young. Didn't explain his Instagram account, though. Oh, wow. So Brian said that Derek's playlist was something he curated when he was very young. Let me tell you something, Brian. When you're 8, you're not curating playlists of other 8-year-olds, girls. You know what I'm saying?
It must have been about 16 when them playlists were created.
Yes.
Given his early posts about watching adult style anime and then finding Phil after that seed had already been planted. So as he's going on and spending more time on YouTube, those playlists must come later.
My bad. So that was what Brian said Philip told him. So excuse me. That's what Brian said Philip told him. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, still.
But even so, it's it's not an excuse.
Still.
That whole bit was
bottom
bad.
line. That's the whole young girl playlist, dude. Forget all the Twitter shit. It's done with that, man. It's got to be done with that alone. And then you add everything else into it, and it's got to be even more done. But what are we waiting for?
That's one thing.
Yeah. What are we wait? We got to wait for something else? What are we waiting for? Just a police?
Steve, tell me if you agree with this or not. He isn't. Derek will or is an opportunistic offender.
Absolutely. He has a preference. He has a preference for a certain type, but he will go for that if the opportunity should present itself to him. Yeah.
Bro,
I
listen to this. Chat summary.
Please.
Oh, no.
Quality may vary. This chat is about a streamer who just breathed on stream without any assistance. And they are tipping them very well for it.
Screenshot it.
Oh, I got it unlocked. Viewers are discussing the idea of a Corner Demon plush toy and what it might look like.
Nice. Yeah. This is the hypest thing YouTube's done in a while. These AI explanations, I love it.
Oh, and it's gonna get hyper. You know what? They're gonna have YouTube community notes.
Oh yeah! Yes. Okay. So this is gonna be our question of the day for Thursday: is what video can you not wait to community note? Because one of us in this world is gonna get the ability to do so. One of us. I don't know if it's, who knows who it is, but someone's gonna be able to community note YouTube videos. And holy fuck, I can't wait because it'll be fun.
Spoiler for me: if I ever get the power, the first thing I'm doing is going straight to the 25 push-up video.
Well, yeah, that's your holy grail. Mine's the debunk stream. I gotta do the debunk stream. I was born for it. I want to say, all right, he debunked this, boom. He debunked this, boom. That'd be so magical. Pandali intro video, Agent Proper says.
Nice. Counting to that because mine was going to be the post-hospital stream.
Okay, that's good too, yeah. So many. All right, so Dips is asking what's community notes. It's basically a way to, you can say what this person said is true or false in some way, and here's some sources. So
it offers context.
Yes, so you can say what this person is untrue because of, and then leave a link to how you know it's not true. So with Philip, it would really just be posting links to his own videos, which would make it even better, right? So he claims here to say it was a trailer, but I can show you the link to the Patreon announcement video where he said he was going to make new episodes, and that'd be the end of it, you know?
Mate, I have like 200 videos here that I can't take because he talks about his back, so I've already got mine sorted.
Yeah, but I don't know what he's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna work though. Can the video? Well, if the video creator can take it down, then there's no point to it. So I don't know how YouTube's gonna get around that, right? Because if you can just this community knows it's not true. What do you do, right? Hide the video? Yeah, I guess you could do that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works.
Apparently, there is some info out about how it's supposedly gonna work, but we don't really know.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Well, who knows how it's going to go. RS Nerd says, biblical names are problematic, dude. Oh, definitely. No Davids, no James, Isaiah, Moses. I don't know. What other names are there?
No Jobs. Definitely no Jobs.
Fuck Jobs.
No
dude.
Jobs.
Fuck no Jobs. No. We also don't allow synonymous names, and as we all know, Job is synonymous with Phil.
Yes. Well, Moses is gone too. Absolutely. Decent Point Bro says, move over, Paulie D. New hair king in town. That's Philip Burnell. Absolutely. Decent Point Bro. Big ups. Subaru Man in the house. Subaru Man says, can't believe you burned me on stream. Big up, Subaru Man. Thank you so much. Subaru Man. And it's actually a female, Sue. Big up, Sue. Iwamoto says, HQ Pictures turn him into Hidora. Hidora is a Godzilla-style rival. Old school, very melting style look to Hidora. Big ups to Hidora. Hidora enjoyers out there. Scrappy says RTU is actually on Alan Roberts with his weight loss.
Alan Roberts? Do
You
I
should
not
be
know
on
this?
DDP.
Oh, so he's trying to lose weight with Alan Roberts? Like, is that a plan or something? I don't know what it is. Alan Roberts. Scrappy.
Oh my God! What's this dude's name? Alan Roberts. He has a YouTube channel.
Alan Wake.
Jeez.
Alan Partridge. Alan.
No.
That's all the Allens I know.
Oh, that's-
Tim Allen. Any other Allens you know? Alan Wrench.
I expect you to know Partridge.
Okay, let's move on.
Dave Allen.
Dave Allen.
Dave Allen.
Okay. Eric O in the house is Phil is always 18 from King Cobra JFS mode. T-woo. 18 from King Cobra JFS mode. Let's see, King Cobra JFS mode. I don't know that reference. Meerkat, I'm looking at you smiling.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I got it, but I don't. Speaking of which, though, Ex Mortis got a new series out on King Cobra JFS lore, so go check it out.
Shout outs, big ups.
Thank you. Raining Lemur hit it up. Alan Roberts was Every Damn Day Fitness on YouTube. Thank you. That was going to drive me insane.
Every damn day fit. Okay, there we go. Vike says he'd get fired for refusing the fryer training. He signed up to flip burgers, not use the fryers. Also fired using company discount for cats' dinners. That is
no.
Go ahead.
If he didn't use the discount, what were they supposed to do? Eat lunch meat sandwiches? I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah, already. You might as well.
Oddly, those are both references to his time at Best Buy. Both of those things actually happened at his time at Best Buy. So big ups. He would refuse to take the test to, learn new skills because the business team was dying, and he also used his company discount. Big ups, Vikes.
Oh, and when you go to McDonald's and you do the self-serve machine, they print out a receipt, don't they?
Yes.
Use that from Best Buy too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wonder the length on that, the girth. Damn. D-Dog says, can it be Hungarian? Can it be a Hungarian wooden spoon? Google it.
On the Discord.
It's either going to be something sexual or a device of torture.
Well, for him it will be, but not for the regular person.
Hungarian wooden spoon. Let's see. Hungarian wooden spoon.
Oh, there's an autocomplete. Why is there an autocomplete?
It seems normal-esque. It's like a ladle style. Am I seeing something crazy?
No, I'm just seeing like a wooden spoon.
Yeah, it looks pretty normal, the D-Dog. Is there some reference here? Is a
like...
floral pattern, that very cat clothes-esque here. Okay, let's move on. Battery exhaust.
I also saw
go ahead.
There's a t-shirt design that showed up that says Wooden Spoon Survivor.
Now that's a corporal punishment reference.
Oh.
How do you use that for...
on the...
Oh yeah, you don't know this? Oh yeah, so my girlfriend is Korean. My girlfriend's Korean, especially in her household. It was either the sandal or the wooden spoon, and the wooden spoon hurt more because when it hit the cheek, it had that nice little cup in there to make it pop harder. Yeah, so wooden spoon survivor is a corporal punishment. spanking by from back in the day.
Very erotic. Big ups. All right, cool.
Don't kink shame.
I never do. I'm very open. Super Scuffer in the house says, Angry Alan Vinicombe, the armchair detective. That's another famous Alan. Yes, that is Super Scuffer's favorite Alan. Legend. Not really the legend. All right, let's get into this Q&A to close things out here. So we got a Q&A. Is that what you want to play next, Meerkat? You recommend that? What do you think?
Yeah, there's a couple of timestamps. It's mostly about how he tackles in defeated depression, even though it's still there.
No.
Oh, dear God.
Dude, we need to prepare.
Can I share with
Okay, here we go.
This is so bad.
All right, here we go.
This is so bad.
Here we go.
Can I share with you how I defeated depression? No, because there's no such thing as defeating depression.
How about alcoholism?
Yeah.
How about alcoholism? Is that cool or?
When you have depression, you're going to kind of have it on and off your whole life.
How about alcoholism, sir? I really want to know about that. Could we get a follow-up on that?
Right?
I could really recommend
For
an
me,
addiction to mobile
it was-
games. That's quite good.
You got to live with that the rest of your life.
Finding things positive in my life that outweighed the negatives.
Oh.
And I'm done. I'm done. Right here. Right here is where this is where I lost my fucking mind. This is my most recent video. By the way, my big ups to myself and self plug, obviously. But no, hearing this, yeah, man. All I did was I focused on stuff. Oh, okay. So what you're telling me is that the recommendations like every boomer gives when somebody's like, dude, I am fucking depressed. They're like, oh my God, cheer up.
Yeah.
Like, well done, man. Well done. My God, you have solved my depression. Thank you so much. Fuck you, Phil. Fuck you, Phil.
I've never thought about looking for good things.
Oh.
But now that you've mentioned it, Phil, you're right. I should focus more on them. Thanks. That was really meaningful interaction. Here's $20. My apology.
If you like the fact that I've cured your depression, could you please support?
To the point where, like, I'm not reminded about the depression all the time anymore, right? Like, there's nothing awful going on that I'm thinking, oh my God, depression.
Right. Yeah,
I
no,
forget
that's
it.
right. Okay, no, I need a quick.
Yeah, just do the timeout. Zach Morris.
See, this bit, I still get it from time to time. It's like, right, this is just state depression. This is sadness. This is not like clinical depression, which is a constant, which you don't defeat. And you also don't say, well, there's no defeating depression to people who might be depressed. You manage it, but it's always there. But what he's saying is, oh, it comes and goes. I only feel it from time to time. And it's like, well, then that's just state depression. You feel sad sometimes because something has made you sad, or there's a sad thing going on in your life or whatever. But that's not the same as depression. It's the same with all the alcoholism and everything. It's that.
Mm-hmm. But he's like talking about like low tips to cause him to be pissed one day. You know, that's like, I mean, we all have bad days.
Not to spoil it, but here in a second, he is going to equate depression with a triggering event. Like, I remember the last time I was depressed. I can't remember what happened to make me depressed. I'm like, you fucking asshole. That's not how.
That's sadness. That's something that made you sad.
The chapter here is, can Phil share how he defeated depression?
Listen, there's literally days when things are going wrong or whatever, that, like, I just don't want to get out of bed. One of those happened. Was it earlier this year? I'm trying to remember exactly when it happened. But there was
a
day
hangover.
I totally just was so crushed and not feeling good.
I just told John I was an alcoholic. It was pretty tough.
I did not want to get out of bed.
I was scared shitless, dude. I was saying whatever it took.
My wife basically pulled me out of bed and was like, no, you're not going to do that. Come on, let's
What?
go.
Oh, hold on. Who pulled you out of bed?
Oh,
My wife basically pulled me out of bed and was like, no, you're not going to do that. Come on, let's go.
No,
And that was very nice of her.
Gotta go make
Get me
money
out of
for
that, 'cause I
dinner,
probably would've-
motherfucker.
No. And you know what? Let me back Phil's corner. Let me devil's advocate for him here. Maybe maybe he was depressed. I mean, honestly, look at his shirt.
That's the Indian tourist shirt. I love this one. He's going to see India here.
Been pretty bad off. I can't remember what it was. It was something that happened earlier this year, I think.
Well, okay, let
Late
me
last year,
take a
earlier this year,
wild
I can't
guess.
Yes.
And predict that is something that was caused by him not having enough money to throw at to get it fixed.
Yes.
I think it's a safe bet.
Yes. What else could it be?
I don't remember exactly what it was. Something really bad had happened.
Okay, yes.
And it was really messed
He
up.
got to
It was
number
making me
one,
feel
and then
very
someone else
depressed.
spent more.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But anyways, I couldn't get the Hogan I wanted.
You know, when you have depression, essentially it just sometimes comes back, and you might have a day where there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for you not to be feeling good.
And this is
You
accurate.
just feel like shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel awful about yourself. You feel awful about everything around you. You just don't want to do anything, right?
But how do you cure it, Phil?
You can't get out of that mode, and it just happens. That's depression, man. But there's, you know, as long
That was my. I love when he says depression because it gets you that song goes right to your fucking mind. That was my depression.
No, I still hear like what Clarence just said. I still hear, "Hey, stupid, I have depression." I talk about it.
I actually have it.
Back it up 5 seconds. You're going to want to get the full context of this clip. This is so bad.
We got it.
you just don't want to do anything, right? Everything's doom and gloom, and you can't get out of that mode, and it just happens.
Right.
That's depression, man. But
here it is.
There's, you know, as long as you have positive things, positive influences, things that are meaningful to you around you, you can get yourself distracted enough that you don't feel that depression all the time. Because there's a time when I woke.
Okay, Steve. Looks like you wanna pause.
I think you're thinking the same thing I am.
No, go, Steve. Go.
Then you're not treating the underlying cause.
Yeah. Just get distracted.
Distracting yourself.
Take
That's
a
not
shot.
the same.
Do a pull. Take a shot. You're fine.
I was feeling like that all the time, and I don't anymore, which is great, right?
We are swinging.
Okay.
We are.
Yeah, I know. As we rock back and forth.
Okay. Let's see here.
See here.
What flavor of water is that?
That was intentional. That wasn't the point. Your next one.
Best contrast.
You always gotta wait till the next question because they're always the crazy shit comes in. It's like, oh, Sir Black Balls asks. It's like, you know. So happy. I love streaming.
Well, Maddie, I'm glad you feel that way. Maddie says he's been tuning into streams recently. Used to hear all the detractor stuff. Seems like none of the stuff that they really harp on is true.
X.
Yeah, definitely.
And now I don't feel depressed anymore.
Very normal person here.
Right? I don't sit here and say that. They say it. You people come in here and say it, and I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I know. I don't know. 90% of the time they're making it up or they're exaggerating something so dumb.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
They turn
definitely.
it into a overblown thing that makes no sense. Like, for example,
please.
Last week when I'm playing Street Fighter,
Hold on. Real quick. What are we at? Does that say 2211? Is that what that says?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to mark that down real quick.
How does Phil respond to viewers who notice the absence of detractor Okay, wait, let me start again. How does Phil respond to viewers who notice the absence of detractor topics in recent streams? Very normal question to have here.
All right.
Here we go.
Said everyone in chat's talking about steaks or whatever. I'm like, well, I'm playing Street Fighter. I guess when we're watching the stream and paying attention to my Street Fighter gameplay, I'll let it ride. So I let it ride for like a half an hour. I kept playing. I turned back again a half an hour later.
Yeah.
And again, it's the entire chat doing it. And that's when I realized there was a bunch of sock accounts in there that were literally in there to do it on purpose to try to get my stream derailed.
Citation needed.
And it certainly works. Let's put it that way.
Stuff in my streams to try to get a reaction either out of me or out of the viewers so they have content. So literally they're doing this on purpose in order to derail my stream so that there could be videos later today in that day.
Like,
but it worked.
Yeah, he almost gets it.
It works.
He almost gets it, but then he just does it anyway. So now we're going to hear about this for the next 10 minutes. About how steaks, I don't care about steaks. All right.
It's like when he had a huge mental breakdown. It might have been about the spoon thing. You know, the whole thing. And then after that, he was saying people are going to clip this and saying that Phil was abusive to his audience. It's like, yeah, that's what happened. What do you think they're going to do?
And then he caveats that with, but they don't know the full story. I'm like, we clipped 10 minutes before you went on a psychopathic rant, all the way to the end of your psychopathic rant. What other context is necessary here, my dude?
Yep.
So I yelled at people. I was like, guys, stop. You know,
I yelled at people. I reprimanded them.
How is that a defense? How do you think like that makes you look Good.
If you back it up 10 seconds, it goes, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a rise out of me. So I yelled at them.
Yeah, so I
For my stream,
Let's hear that.
so that there could be videos later today in that day about it, right?
That's why they're doing it.
I yelled at people. I was like, guys, you're here for a reason. It's supposed to be for my stream. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You're here for a reason.
Literally, there's no one in the chat
You're here for a reason, the
who wants to
fucks.
talk about the game anymore because all you're doing is talking about fucking steaks and barbecue.
No, because if you
Like,
even his viewers who say like, "Wow, that Cammy was good," he yells at them too. No, she wasn't good, dumb fuck. Don't say that. She's doing a pattern. What are you supposed to say? Yes, Philip, you're doing great. You're doing awesome.
That's exactly what he wants you to do.
Well, his
That is
record
exactly
was like
it.
we're tracking his record now on Wednesdays, and it was like 10-30 at one point. What are you supposed to say? You're doing great, Philip. You're doing great.
Let me spoil it for you. All right. You're watching Phil's stream. Phil gets his ass kicked. Here's what he wants typed. That was bullshit. It looked like your input got dropped. That was not your fault. When you win, that guy was actually 1,000 times better than his rank. I can't believe you beat him. You're so good. That's what he wants. On a very that is legitimately what he wants. You cannot convince me otherwise.
like, what
really
you
are
doing?
number one in
Right?
America.
That-
Wow.
Yeah.
And someone actually gave me lip after. Like, they're yelling at me.
Someone gave me lip.
Someone gave me lip. Someone gave me lip.
What are you
Very
doing?
dare you.
One person said a comment. 100% a LARPer,
Right?
by the way.
Then someone actually gave me lip after. Like, they're yelling at me. Like, I don't have the right to do that in my own chat. Yes, I do.
No?
It's right.
That's he often does this year, right? The right. I don't have the right to say I'm like that. I can't say my life is like him. We're factually fucking based. The same thing.
And that's what he doesn't get. It's not that he looks at it as an authoritarian challenge when all it is, dude, you're being a dick. If you could go ahead and not be a dick, you would be so much more likable. Fuck you, I'll be a dick all I want.
I want to take control of this and swerve back to Brian because you mentioned it before, and it's. I just want to say thank you to Brian if you ever see this, because you hit it on the nail. You hit the nail right on the head when you said he needs friends to nudge him and say, "Dude, stop! You're being a dick." And and that's why he ends up like this, because there's nobody there anywhere else in his life to sort of like behaviorally reinforce that check of no, don't behave like this to people, especially not people whose money you want. You know, but just as a friend, just as a person, just to say, dude,
You know-
whoa.
Know what Brian said more specifically? That if Phil had friends, they would tell him exactly what the detractors are saying.
Yep.
That's what he actually said.
Yeah.
Straighten the rules. Try to stay on topic. Don't derail the
Oh, it's in
streams.
the rule. I love that too. It's in the rules. Oh, it's in the rules. Is it the chat rules? Holy shit! I didn't know that. I wouldn't have said that otherwise. Sorry.
Why are we
Where are chat rules? Is that like in his like little bot thing?
Oh no, yeah,
Is
his
that-
bot thing. Stay on topic. Don't post all about the tractor memes. There's a few, things.
Don't things pop up when you first join?
Yeah.
Like,
I
when you
just-
first
I
join,
just
this
don't
is the
know-
stream is the rule.
I don't know of any other stream that pops up and says this is what you can and can't talk. Maybe there are out there. Like I don't know, for specific stuff.
Some people have it, but it's more like no politics or something. Like a normal.
Yeah.
thing. don't
I could
politics.
see that. I could see
Yeah,
that.
they just had the generic rules like don't be toxic and
Yeah. But Philip
like,
says don't talk
normal
about
stuff.
this. Like don't talk about detractors. It's very weird.
come to a Street Fighter stream to then come and talk about barbecue food for 45 minutes?
I'll take credit for that one. You're welcome for that one, Philip.
Doesn't make sense, right? It wasn't like it was an open chat. You're like, right now, you want to talk about barbecue food? Go.
How is that like conducive to a chill environment?
You want to talk about barbecue now? Go ahead. I don't give a shit.
We'll all talk about it, but not during a Street Fighter stream. So anyway.
Yeah, and I mentioned this on the video. What is the difference, right? Okay, so it's a Street Fighter stream. All right, we're here to watch Street Fighter. Honestly, I thought that the selling point was we're here to all hang out together, and you're here, and I'm playing Street Fighter, and that's just kind of a secondary or tertiary thing. But okay, so they mention it in a Street Fighter stream. They mention it in a Q&A stream or whatever. What is the difference?
I'm playing Street Fighter now, so
yeah, he won that fight. And you should be going. Whoa!
I kicked that guy's ass. That Diamond 2's ass. Great. You're awesome, bro.
Entire interaction
I love
about
these ranked matches.
That
I
lasted
love
about
these
maybe
casual.
2 minutes.
So this we'll
these
move
casual
on.
matches. You're so chill.
Oh yeah. This is a great bit. This is a great about how this thing where I raged out and did exactly what the bait wanted me to do. Guys, it didn't take that long.
Jad, thumbnail.
Why does Phil think the community doesn't collectively flag? Okay, I'm not even. Okay, I think this is one that Meerkat. Let's do this last one here. I think this is the one you have clipped here.
Oh, I didn't even jump like that.
Yeah, me too, dab hands.
Yeah, here we go. Has Phil watched any troll videos about himself, and why does he avoid them? Okay, here we go. Gonna pretend he doesn't know about troll channels.
Dab
Now?
hands says, I can honestly say I never really watched or seen troll content videos. I don't care for them.
Right.
Unless there's a reason, like if someone notifies me, you really should watch this one because it's so harmful. Right? There's a reason directly you should watch this because this could hurt you and your family. Be aware of it.
Who's dropping a video that hurts you and your family? Who?
What name a video that has ever hurt him and his family?
Steve of the Dead's 12 hour
Secret,
videos, I guess.
Secret had a thumbnail with a horse on it.
That's it. Yeah, that's one. That's one he would say. Yeah. That's the one that gets to it.
But he didn't watch that one because he was talking about how half of the video is about the escort and it was like a couple of minutes. So he obviously didn't watch it.
Yeah, so.
I've seen it, but I literally don't.
Yeah, this is how you don't play? Don't. What about those? That's attempted murder. Hell yeah.
Watch any of the detractor shit. There's no point. There's nothing.
Right.
There's no. The moment that you even entertain it.
Listen, this is the cult speak right here. The moment that you even click on those videos, you are harming me or something like that. I bet that's where he's going.
The moment of your consideration, you've given too much attention to it, and that's all they want.
Literally earlier in this said, like, there were people trying to get a rise out of me, and I yelled at them.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but now I don't want to give you what you want. I'm not going to give you the attention.
I mentioned this in my video. He goes on that bit there at the end, not this one, but the one we were just on, and said, they're going to clip. And you know what they're going to clip? They're going to clip 2 minutes of like a 3-hour stream, and they're going to be like, "This is who I am." I'm like, okay, you're missing the point of the like. You could have had a fucking Michael Bay-esque style visual effects video that was 3 hours long, and then if you injected like the most racist shit in it for 2 minutes, guess what everybody's going to talk about?
Yeah.
It's almost like you could submit a video, say Carl Sagan's pale blue dot, and nobody's the whole video could be Carl Sagan's pale blue dot, apart from one little segment. Nobody talks about Carl Sagan after that.
Oh yeah, we need both your take on this. So, Meerkat, are you team on purpose or team not on purpose? By the way,
he watched
the hypest poll we've ever had. We had over 600 votes on Thursday. It was 51% said it was on purpose, 49% said it was not on purpose. It's extremely tight opinion here, very split here. What side are you on, Meerkat?
Look, I think, as I've learned, the quality control on all of the DSP channels is through the roof. But I have to go out of my way to point out that there's no way he would have known that this was in the video, and I think he just got trolled successfully. And I think his reaction, because I've seen people overanalyzing his reaction, that it took him too long to pause it or whatever. Yes. I think it was a perfectly normal DSP reaction, because it's DSP after all. He's a weirdo. And I don't see anything to really look into that deep. So for me, it was just a video that he got trolled with, and it worked. And I'm surprised it took him that long to inject the troll video into DSP Reacts.
Well, remember, this is the second time someone tried. It was actually, the last time it was a wrestling video that had the same exact video inside it.
Yeah.
But he saw that when he was scrubbing through, and he was much faster.
Wait. Yeah, the exact same video?
The exact same video, Derek and the performers, the two performers, the actors, very skilled actresses and actors there, were same exact video. Derek on both sides, the underwear, the same thing. The person, whoever did this, put a lot of work into it because they both had over 5,000 video views.
Yeah, that was
they left it up. That was the best bit. That
yeah.
was like his defense of, well, clearly somebody had made this as a joke to trap other people. And somebody else has found that and submitted it to me.
Big Derek face on both sides. Okay, yeah.
I don't think this was from me originally.
I don't think it's about me exactly.
Well, see, I was towards intentional when then Meerkat, you started talking about it, and you hyper analysis is a bitch because it can do one of two things. It can actually lead you down a rabbit hole of another investigative source, or it can lead you to look at something. It can also cloud you. And as soon as Meerkat said, people are looking at his after behavior too much, I was like, shit, maybe I am. You almost pulled me off it until I learned he had access to the clip again. It's the exact same clip. It's placed in there. It depends on the well, okay.
It was a different video. It wasn't a Carl Sagan video last time.
It was a wrestling.
No.
Same
But
porno section.
It's the porno section thing that really gets me. Is if he's already seen it once and he already knows kind of like, and it depends on also how the energy went up or down when it came to that like revelation of I managed to catch something and people were like, holy shit, what did you catch? What'd you catch? It's like, oh. This might get me attention. I'm on 51%. I'm going to say it's intentional.
But just for the record here, go ahead.
This dude is so paranoid by playing copyrighted music that can block his stream. Why would he put actual porn that could get him terminated?
Yeah, I think he got complacent because the wrestling one was quite a while before this one, and I think for a while he'll have checked in advance, like skipped on a bit to see.
Yeah,
but then he got complacent. Gradually, it was bound to happen. And
but remember,
somebody tries again.
Remember, Meerkat, he thinks that YouTube is criminally or civilly liable for false copyright takedown. So this dude has a misunderstanding of basic legal function, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
If he posts this thing up, like you said, copyright claim. Oh yeah, copyright claim. That's something where I was playing it. Oh shit, I got caught. Right. This is, hey, I was playing it, but it's not my fault. It was submitted to me. That's on YouTube. I could totally see him doing it intentionally.
Yeah, so as you can see here, here's the other one. There is Derek on both sides. Now I'm kind of questioning if it is the same video here. Hold on.
I think
there,
it's there it is. See,
as you can see, there is the actress on top.
Oh my!
You gotta be fucking.
It looks like. Hold on. Okay, we're getting way too. Sorry, Sir Moist, about this. But as you can see here, there's Derek on both sides. That part is the same.
I think it's been edited again to add the comments across the top because there's comments from Jerry.
Okay. All right. Well, let's. We're getting way too deep. Sir Moist is getting pissed here. So, okay. I think it's a different scene from the same video, though. Maybe. Who knows? Anyways, let's move on. All right. Let's wrap up this thing.
Something makes me think, ALT, you're just looking for a reason to watch some gay porn with us.
Please send it to me.
Because watching gay porn with the boys, you crack open a cold one. We're just hanging and banging, literally.
Oh my.
Nothing wrong with that.
Why we talk about payday bar?
Okay, I wanna go back to the previous topic,
please.
Don't.
Which one? We're not going back there, are we?
No.
Oh,
That's the. Okay, we're going back to the clip we're watching right now.
Yes. Okay.
And since you guys brought up that he's talking about small stuff that happened in the span of like a minute on his streams, that people make it look that he's all about that. He should know better than most people on the internet, because he had tens of thousands of videos that have like thousands of hours of content, and he only masturbated for a minute and a half. And now everybody just knows him as the jerk-off guy.
That's all it takes.
I love that defense. That's my favorite defense. What about all the streams where I didn't masturbate?
Yeah. Assholes. You ever think about them? You ever watch them? All right, let's finish. It's almost over.
You don't realize that what you're saying is, again, it's because of that law. John says they're a service provider. Your damages would be...
I don't give a shit. I think we missed it. All right, we're past that point anyways. But this fantastic Mr. Phil in the house says, finally woke up in time for a Sunday show. Great to see you, Steve. Fantastic Mr. Phil in the house. Big up, sir. Iviga says, 1 second in the video, you gave them too much attention. That's very much cult speak. If you even think about clicking their videos, you're being an asshole. Beth Bear says, yeah, go ahead, please.
Again, the way that you should probably address this, if you're accusing somebody of being a bullshit artist and they're constantly lying about you, just tell people to go watch it. Go see it and make up your own mind. If it's all bullshit, then everyone's going to see that it's bullshit and it's nonsense. But if you're trying to prevent them by all means from watching this, then, well, you're thinking that there's some risk that they're going to change their minds about you.
Well, now, Meerkat, it's not like Barbara Streisand has an entire effect about this named after her.
Ah,
no, it's not.
Interesting.
I don't
know.
I've just heard about the Dave Streisand effect. I don't know, Barbara.
very small nose. Meth Bear says, community notes on YouTube would be more abusive than what Derek aspires to be. YouTube flipping a switch, ruining Phil's business with book smarts. Oh no, they need more street smarts. They don't have enough books. They already have the book smarts. They need more street smarts.
They eat pomegrapples.
Who knows how it's going to work? Pomegrapples, shout outs. Chio says, thanks for all the robust content. Thank you, Chio. And D-Dog in the house says, translation for wooden spoon from English to Hungarian is... Okay. Fuckanal. Let's put it that way. Spelled Fukanal. You can do the math on that one. We already seen a stream about that earlier, about 2 minutes ago. So, that kind of thing. Anyways.
You can make some room.
We're going to end it there, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I know you have multiple options today for the React. Meerkat, are you watching the React today?
Hell no. I got football to watch.
Hell yeah. All right, so you'll be redirected to Atlas the Bookkeeper then to watch that if you want to. Broside Phil, thanks for joining us today. Anything you want to pimp out, now's your time, my friends. Shill.
No, man, nothing to pimp out except that I won't be on this Friday with Steve of the Dead. I'm having a vacation-styled event with my girlfriend. You know, we're traveling, Phil. It's what you do. But so there won't be one this Friday. I might do a stream this Tuesday, and yeah. So you may get some limited content out of me. But guys, I really appreciate you having me on.
Definitely,
thank you so much.
There's the channel link for Broside Phil. Get in there and sub to him. Come on. And Steve, thanks so much for joining us. Always nice to have you back in the house. Anything you want to pimp out, my friend? Come on.
Well, I am working on the video about his back. That's now over 4 hours. But I do want
nice.
to
Jesus, so it's a short.
Yeah.
It's a short,
so
yes.
Far, yeah. But yeah, when you get to Ask the King 36, I would like to join you with that.
All right, I'll tell you. We're now. I think Saturday we did 31.
You're quite close.
31. So we're getting there. That'll be a hype episode on Saturdays. But you're all legends. WPIG will be with you Tuesday and Wednesday night as usual for the Stardew, the hypest content on the internet right there. Thanks so much for joining, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Later.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear. There's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
in reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
You look so ridiculous.